What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, guys. We here, top 10 reasons Australia is awesome. Now, I know I can make my own top 10 reasons, but we finna check this out. I think Australia is very awesome, but we finna see his reasonings. Y'all hit that subscribe. And I said his reasoning. Oh, where's my manners? This is Friendly Jordies. Friendly Jordies. I guess that's his name. Don't want to read the comment because it might give out the video, but Friendly Jordies, top 10 reasons Australia is awesome. Y'all know I love Australia, so
it's awesome. And if you don't relate to these top 10 reasons on why Australia is awesome, and if you don't relate to these oddly specific reasons, then that's because you're from New Caledonia. Stop pretending you're from the mainland.
New Caledonia? What is that?
Number one, everyone here seems to think that the word cunt is a punctuation. Have you ever said the word cunt around a British person or an American? You feel like Mo Sislak walking past that extremely angry crowd at the Bachelor auction.
Why do we have to stand here? This is so humiliating.
But here, everything's a cunt. Yeah, pass that cunt over, which means remote. I remember once driving around with my dad and him saying, yeah, some cunts live past the Bunnings there. And he didn't mean they were bad.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't even know what he's saying. But nah, I mean, I never been called a cunt or nothing like that. Hope that YouTube don't take it down, for the that word. But I don't. Now that I think, I feel like they do maybe use. I do feel like Aussies do use cunt for everything. That's interesting.
People. He just meant they were people. I think the Macquarie Dictionary is just a word-for-word print of the Oxford Dictionary. Because if it was honest, there would just be one word in a cunt. It just means everything that has ever existed or will exist.
That's fun. I did find a video, about cunt. Because I did one with Finland, and theirs was like no nin. It's hilarious. I seen this one comedian, he did it, Ismo, I believe, and he was just talking about, how you have that one word that just means everything,
It is the God particle of language. Number two, I'm pretty sure that this is a law in Australia. You have to have exactly one person in your circle of friends who never texts, always calls, and when you go, nah, I don't feel like talking at the moment, the next time he picks up, 100% certain that he's going to say, oi, why don't you fucking answer your phone, you cunt? Number three, I am almost certain the indigenous population was correct in assuming that science was wrong. It was actually a dream time that was here before planet Earth, because we all seem to be spiritually connected by this one experience, if you live in Australia, of going to KFC. Seeing someone you have not spoken to since high school who is not wearing a shirt, is wearing really obnoxious sunglasses with a trucker hat on backwards, smashing a three-piece feed next to a pretty ugly chick that seems to be very impressed by how much chicken he can smash. And you see him about to wave to you, and then you just drive over to Subway. Number four, if there's any Asian Aztecs watching, there could be a warlock.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not a Subway fan. Subway been letting me down here in the States, so two bad options. KFC giving me small chicken.
And then you just drive over to Subway. Number four, if there's any Asian Aztecs watching, there could be a warlock that's looking into a puddle into the future at the moment. So just for them, you know how you sacrifice kids to make the sun rise the next day? Our version of that is some little snotty kid with a rat's tail walking past a bakery that has not changed its decor since 1951. Dang. I'm pretty sure they still think it's 1951 because they don't have any Coke in there. It's just Passiona and Kirk's creaming soda. And you see him getting dragged past by his mum as he looks into the bakery window with all these lazy desserts like a coconut slice. And he says, quote, "Oh, that looks heaps yum. Mum, how yum does that look?" If that doesn't happen at least once a day somewhere on this continent, the sun will not rise tomorrow. Number five of what makes this country incredible to live in is really lazy backyards. Until I traveled overseas, I did not know it was possible to have a childhood without this specific piece of shit swing set that costs $199 from Kmart.
We always had a backyard. We just never, I think maybe at my dad's house, I think we had a swing set, but I feel like it hit different when you go into the park versus just going to your backyard. It's a little different.
$1 off 200 was the difference between every kid in Australia having one and 10 kids having one. And of course, this blue shell sandpit that never had any sand in it, ever. It always had about 2 litres of brackish rainwater at the bottom that just turned into this utopia for mosquito larvae. And your little sister who submerged a Bratz doll in there. I have no idea why. My best guess is that she was trying to reenact Toadie's wife dying. And of course, the icing on the cake being a trampoline that your little brother
we got one of those right now.
begged your parents for a year and a half straight. And when he finally got it, he instantly busted his left testicle for life on it. And so for the rest of all eternity, the dog just thinks it's a really big bed. Number 6, our Jeff Bezos, a man who is extremely wealthy for being very innovative. Yeah, I mean, he came up with Amazon, that's all impressive, but our version of that is definitely the guy who came up with this specific kebab bag. Tasty Donor Kebab. Huh? Every kebab shop in the country uses this bag, and if they don't, run. Number 7 of what makes this country awesome. Our Thanksgiving meal is when Dad decides that it's his turn to cook, and he always cooks Old El Paso 12-shell taco kits, and you sit there watching Channel 7 News assorting your tacos in sheer silence the entire dinner. No one says a single word. They all seem to be mesmerized by Mark Ferguson's extremely confident slant. Number 8, after the age of 45 as a man, you are done. You are officially off your perch.
Did he say after the age of 45?
After the age of 45 as a man, you are done. You are officially off your perch. The only way you can possibly garner any social capital after the age of 45 in this country is if you're able to neck a beer in one gulp.
Damn.
If you're not able to do that, you instantly suck, and everybody around you goes like, he's probably a pedo. The only possible exception to that being, and this is a very distant plan B, but you have to get a pull-up bar, put it up in your shed, and when your son's playing GoldenEye with his friends, you have to come in, turn it off by the plug and say, stop playing GoldenEye and follow me to the shed, boys. Then force them to do pull-ups. When they can only do about 2, just go, nah, pathetic. Here's how it's done, boys. Crack out about 15. And while you're panting there and no one's saying nothing, just staring at you in awe as you sweat, you go, all right, go back to your fucking computer game. Number 9, 24...
Oh my goodness. I could just imagine, like, because I feel that's how it is when you get older. I noticed that too about myself. I start getting older, especially when I've been coaching and stuff. I'd be like, this is how we do. This is what we used to do back in the day. And my back in the day wasn't too long ago. It's crazy.
All right, go back to your fucking computer game.
Number
9, 24-hour Kmarts that are
I miss Kmart.
Too far away from your house to be deemed convenient. That after 8 p.m. are only inhabited by a bunch of stoners and a sea of angry mums that are more disappointed in themselves for giving in to their child's tantrum about some shitty toy that needs batteries. That as they sit there, stoners walk around them paranoid, thinking that the mums know, but they don't care at all. The only question on their mind is, does it need AA or AAA? As the kid cries, I don't know. And those stoners, while they may come in for Maltesers, always leave with a Nerf gun. Then halfway back home, they think, oh, fuck, boys, we forgot the Maltesers. That's why it's open 24 hours a day, just for that scenario.
Oh,
and number 10, the key reason I love this country so much, and I would definitely be an Anzac if I needed to defend it. If you were to sum up Australia in a single 15-second soundbite, it would be the sound of a bunch of rainbow lorikeets happily chirping, abruptly cut by a trader using either a drill or a jackhammer for a very small but devastating amount of time. So awfully sorry, Ganga Jang. Close but no cigar. This is the true sound of Australia.
Oh my God. Sleeping peacefully. Oh my, this is funny because it reminds me of, I think it's a TikTok. It's a TikTok, and I don't know. I think it was certain people that like to sleep with the fan on. It's like they hearing all this stuff and they don't wake up. And once you turn the fan off, they jump up like, why you turn that fan off? It's hilarious. That's what this is reminding me of right now. Sleeping through everything peacefully. Like an episode of the Flintstones.
We dead. So I hope you enjoyed this definitive list of what makes Australia Australia. If you have any comments that disagree with it, this is not Triple J's Hottest 100. You don't get to have a say in this. I have half a mind to disable the comments, actually. All you could do is like. If there is one dislike, you're an ISIS terrorist, and I'm going to deport you.
Oh my goodness.
Please share and comment below. Command.
Oh my God, I ain't gonna lie, that was hilarious. Definitely some really gotta love Australia. But yeah, sleeping peacefully, everything going on. But that sums it up right there. I don't even know if I can argue with these. You know, I'm still learning a little bit more. I'm like almost 200 videos in, but all in all, it's like I gotta agree. But that's all I have. I enjoyed this. I hope y'all did too. Maybe list your reasons why Australia is awesome below. You know, I read them out, check them out. But that's all I have. Y'all be blessed, be the best, and be you. I'm out.